Love, are you still researching the matter?
I'm telling you, Jonathan. Lucy was not killed by an animal. Something more foul is afoot.
Look, darling, I know you two were close, but all the papers agree it was the work of a beast.
Not all of the papers, I'm afraid.
I swear I saw the unmistakable face of Lucy Westenra patrolling around last night, Rave's local seamstress, Patricia Wendell.
She's not the only one to recount this, either. But we both attended Lucy's funeral. The only way she could still be spotted on the street would be...
a vampire.
Darling?
During my business trip to the Count's castle in Transylvania, I witnessed unholy things. I barely escaped with my life.
And you never told me?
I thought my senses had taken leave of me, but the experience has certainly cast Lucy's puncture marks in an eerie new light.
I think it's time that I call upon an old friend. Abe! So good to see you again.
And you as well, my dear.
Come in, before you get soaked.
And this strapping young lad must be Jonathan. How do you do, my boy?
A pleasure.
Jonathan, this is Dr. Abraham Van Helsing.
So I fear it is my other profession that has brought me here tonight, is it not?
I do apologize, Abe, but it's concerning Lucy.
I understand. Why don't we see what you've compiled so far?
Well, Abe?
Very thorough epistolary, my dear. You were right to come to me. If the testimonies can be believed, your friend Lucy has most certainly been turned. And most likely by Jonathan's acquaintances from Transylvania.
But can anything be done to save her?
Sadly, no. The only thing we can do for the poor girl is put her to rest. Come, grab your coat. I will show you.
Of course.
Very well, Doctor.
Jonathan, you're shivering. Are you nervous? Cold?
Would you think less of me if I said both?
Shh! Quiet! It appears our animal blood lure has worked. Look!
Lucy!
Stay put, you two. I'll handle this. Fell creature of the night!
Who dares?
I am Van Helsing, and I banish you back to hell.
Are those?
Crucifixes to pin her to the ground. He needs her to be still.
I'm sorry that it's come to this.
Abraham, wait!
Mina!
I understand your conflicted feelings, my dear, but Lucy cannot be saved.
Please, let me be the one.
The stake must pierce her heart. Are you certain your hands will be steady enough?
I owe her this much.
Very well.
Please, forgive me, Lucy. It is done.
Are you all right?
My sorrow will pass. My anger for whatever did this to Lucy, however, is another matter.
There's no doubt in my mind. This is the work of Count Dracula.
Abe, let me help you hunt him down.
Darling, are you certain?
I refuse to stand idle while this monster harms more innocent souls, Jonathan.
Then I won't stop you.
Thank you, Jonathan.
I warn you, Mina. My training regimen is quite unforgiving, and the creature you would face doubly so. Knowing this, do you still wish to continue on this path?
When do we start?
And begin! Mina, widen your stance. This is combat, not ballroom dancing.
My apologies.
Now, name me 3 viable escape routes when fleeing a pursuing vampire.
Consecrated ground, such as a church, forests with wild roses in them, and a running body of water, such as a stream.
Wrong! That last one is a myth propagated by vampires to circulate false weaknesses. Back to the books! Do not pull the trigger, squeeze the trigger. Holding your breath helps steady your shot as well. Ha! A bullseye! Impressive progress, my dear. Keep it up.
That vile creature?
It's not enough to simply thrust the crucifix in the vampire's face, Mina. You have to believe in it. Believe in it as a symbol of God's divine protection.
I do.
Then convince me.
Back, vile creature.
Again.
Back, vile creature.
Again.
Back, vile creature. To the pit that spawned you.
Good, my dear. Much better. Though I don't ordinarily recommend being so forceful with religion.
Thank you for clarifying, Abe. You just saved my next dinner party.
You have made tremendous strides for just 3 months, Mina. But I think that's enough for today. I am retiring for the evening.
Good night, Abe.
Coming to bed, dear?
In a moment. I left my book in the study.
Good evening, Mrs. Harker.
No, it couldn't possibly.
Oh, but it is.
How dare you set foot?
Yes. How dare I set foot in here uninvited? Please, Mrs. Harker. I didn't come here to repeat a conversation I've had countless times before.
Then why are you here?
To make my prey suffer.
Jonathan! Unhand me, you abomination of God!
For what greater suffering can I inflict upon the master
No, you will not!
than forcing him to kill his own pupil? And with that, I shall take my leave.
Mina! Did he harm you?
He bit me, Jonathan.
No. Heavens, no.
Mina, hear me now. As God is my witness, I will spare you from this fate. We will track down this fiend and slay him before you turn. But we must act swiftly.
How are you faring, dear?
Sleep eludes me more and more each night. And I don't feel hot or cold much either. But I still draw breath. That's all that matters.
If our findings are correct, then you needn't worry about that for much longer. The good Count should be taking refuge in the old catacombs. We ought to rest here tonight, however.
Yes, the night is upon us. We ought to avoid facing him
When I'm at my strongest, Mr. Harker. My dearest Mina, it has only been 2 weeks. I'd hope to see you next when you're fully under my control. Alas, I cannot blame you for wanting to see my beautiful face again so soon.
Count Dracula, your acts of terror are beyond forgiveness. We will put an end to you here and now.
You will not take my wife from me.
Quite right, boy. I'm afraid you have it backwards. Renfield, now!
Yes, Lord Dracula.
Jonathan, behind you!
Abraham!
Bastard!
Oh, a pity. It would have been so much sweeter if you had lived long enough to...
Silence!
What? No, I cannot be bested. Not by a mortal.
Fell creature of the night. I am Van Helsing, and I banish you back to hell.
Mina!
Please, Abe. Just hold on.
Mina, his jugular has been slashed. He doesn't have long.
My dear Mina, I'm so proud. I could die happy knowing you're safe.
Oh, Abe.
Are you certain about this, Mina?
Yes. Though we've laid Abraham to rest, his legacy cannot end here.
Yes, but it's the only part of your journal that's false. Why are you publishing it like this?
There are more evil creatures out there that will surely become bolder should they learn that the greatest threat has met an untimely demise. If I must adopt a more passive role in this chronicle, then so be it. Van Helsing must live at the end of this story.
Wow, honourable. Certainly it will take more than simple rumours to dissuade beasts of that ilk.
I don't intend for the rumors to be false.